Hello YouTube friends. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to create your first Penrose Triangle using the website gridpaint.com. Now with this website you can create art using square grids and also my favorite grids, isometric grids. So if you're on the internet right now, head over to gridpaint.com. There's a link below this video that will direct you to it. Okay, so if you're on GridPaint, what I want you to do is open up an account. You can do this using Gmail or a social media account. So I'll give you a couple of minutes to open up your account, and then I'll then start to show you how to create your first Penrose Triangle. Okay, so I'm currently inside my account, and what I'm going to do is click on New Image in the top left hand corner of the screen. Okay, that is New Image. Now I'm going to choose a grid for my art, and this is going to be the second grid over here next to the square grid, this one right over here. As you can see, I've got a lovely isometric grid, and from here I can start to create my own Penrose Triangle. So just follow the advice that I'm going to give you and you will have your own Penrose Triangle in a few minutes. Okay, so the next step is going to be to change the resolution of this grid, because we want a high resolution Penrose Triangle. So what you must do here is click on size to the left, okay, and set the workspace to 4000 by 4000, and then you choose the cell size 26. This is going to give us the best resolution for our Penrose Triangle. Okay, so to the left, once you've selected these options, click on Apply. Okay, as you can see, the grid has expanded a bit, there's more space, and this means we're going to get a higher resolution. Now the next step will be to create a cube which will have a length of 5, a height of 5, and a depth of 5. So let's move on to the next task. Okay, so move up the page a little, okay, because we are going to be working downwards. And now select the pencil up here, or the paint up here, and choose any color of your choice. I'm going to choose blue in this case. Now move a little to the center here, if you're not at the center. Otherwise we're going to go towards the edge and we won't be able to complete the Penrose Triangle. Once you're towards the top of this grid and at the center, you then fill out some of these triangular grids. So I'm going to fill out a few here. I'm going to go 5 across, okay. In squares, as you can see, they look kind of squarish, these triangles that I filled out. So I'm going to go 5 across, and then I'm going to go 5 down like this. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I reckon that's 5. And I'm going to go 5 to the left again, and then I'm going to go 5 upwards over here. And what I've formed, if I fill out all the other triangles as well, is one face of this cube. Now I'm going to select a different color. I'm going to choose red in this case, and I'm going to fill out more triangles. I'm going to go 5 down over here. Alright. Then I'm going to go 5 down again, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 upwards like this, and then 5 upwards again. And I'm going to fill out the other face of this cube like this. Now I'm going to choose one more color to complete this cube, and in this case it's going to be yellow. So let's create the other face of this cube. So we're going to go 5 down like this in yellow, 5 to the right, 5 upwards like this, and then 5 to the left. And we're going to fill out the other face of the cube. Now, as you can see, we can only see 3 faces of this cube because we are restricted to seeing only in 3 dimensions. Anyway, we have this cube and it's going to form the basis of creating our Penrose Triangle. Okay, so far so good. We've got our cube. Now the next step is to copy this cube because we are going to need many of them in order to form this Penrose Triangle. So let's get to it. I'm going to go to the left here, right at the bottom. I'm going to click on the box copy/paste. Now this box over here at the center is going to come up. What I'm going to do is click on don't show this message again, and I'm going to close this box. Now I'm going to go back down to the bottom left and I'm going to select mark area. Okay. Once I've clicked on mark area, this point over here at the center of the page is going to appear. I am now going to mark the area of this cube. Okay, the whole thing, like this. So just copy exactly what I'm doing here. Right, will take some time to do, so be patient here. Go around the edges first, and then once you've done that, do the rest at the center. Make sure you copy the whole thing, don't leave any triangle not copied. And once you've done that, we can move on to the next step. Okay, so we've marked the area of our cube. Now we need to make copies of it in the shape or the form of the Penrose Triangle. I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. So we're going to go to the bottom left of this page again, and we are going to click on paste. As you can see, this shadow appears on the page, and if we click, we are going to get a copy of the cube in blue, red, and yellow. Now I'm going to leave this shadow over here. So I'm going to leave it over here, and there's going to be the space of 1 between the first cube and the second cube, which has been shadowed. Okay, we can see a gap of 1 over here in terms of squares. Once I have this shadow in this position, I'm going to click, okay, like that. As you can see, another cube has formed. Now I must repeat this process going downwards. So I'm going to go to the bottom left of this page again, and I'm going to click paste. I'm going to leave another shadow over here next to the latest cube with a gap or space of 1. Okay, and once this shadow is in that position, I'm going to click again. Now I get my third cube. Alright, and this is forming the left hand side of this Penrose Triangle. I'm going to go again, going to go to paste again, and I am going to put another cube over here with a space of 1 once more. Okay, so let me try and do that. And I'm going to go again, right? until I have 5 cubes going downwards like this. Alright, so this is going to form the left hand side of this Penrose triangle. Now I'm going to show you what else you have to do to complete your piece of art. Okay, so the next step is going to be to form the center area of this Penrose triangle, and we are going to do that by copying more cubes. So let's click on paste once again in the bottom left hand corner and add a cube to this structure going towards the right this time. So I'm going to leave a shadow of the new cube over here with a space of 1, okay, beside the cube to the left, and I'm going to click. Alright, I get another cube now. Now I'm going to repeat this process again next to the latest cube, okay, leaving that essential space of 1. I will then repeat the process again, and then one more time, okay, because we need 5 cubes on either side of this triangle. So we've done that, and we can now move on to the next step. Okay, so the next step will be to copy more cubes and to complete the right hand side of our Penrose triangle. So let's do that. Go to the bottom left hand corner and click on paste again, and put a shadow of a cube next to this cube over here, going upwards, leaving a space of 1 between the 2 cubes. Once you're in this position, you then click again. Alright, and you repeat this process with the new cube, so leaving a space of 1, okay, like this. And then you do this one more final time like this, right, with the new cube, just like this. So as you can see here, we are close to creating this Penrose triangle, but at the moment it isn't quite right. This cube over here is overlapping these 2 cubes at the top. So we need to ensure that we have the correct illusion. Now to do this, we are going to go to the left, top hand corner over here, and select pick color. We are then going to go to the cube at the top of this structure and select red on it like this. We are then going to ensure that this face of the top cube covers the cube just below it. So we are going to make sure that this face of the top cube stands out. And we are also going to do the same thing to the cube to its left just beneath it. We are going to make sure that its red face stands out like this. Okay? So we are closer to creating this Penrose triangle. Now, as you can see here at the top, this yellow face of this cube needs to stand out so that we get the proper Penrose triangle illusion. So we are going to go to the left over here on this page and select pick color again. We are then going to go to the cube at the top, select the color yellow on it, and then we are going to ensure that its yellow face stands out like this. Okay, and if we do that, we get our Penrose triangle in terms of cubes. Now the next step will be showing you how to get the Penrose Triangle in its ordinary form, the form we are familiar with in art. Okay, so let's create the Penrose Triangle that we are all familiar with. To do this, I'm going to go to the left-hand side of this page. I'm going to go on Pick Color, okay, and then I'm going to select the blue side of the cube at the top of this page. Now I'm going to fill in the blue side of this Penrose triangle in this manner right over here. Just copy what I'm doing. Fill out these blue triangles over here. Do exactly what I'm doing, and you will be able to sort out the blue side of this Penrose triangle. So we're doing this. We're going to fill in this little triangle over here, and we're going to do this. Okay, now we are going to select the bucket tool on the left hand side of this page, and we're going to fill out these yellow parts over here, and then we are going to fill out these red parts over here. So we've sorted out the blue side of this Penrose triangle. Now let's do the same thing with the red side. Okay, so we're going to go to the left hand side of this page, select the Pick Color option, and then we are going to select red here on this cube, and now we are going to fill in the red side of the Penrose triangle. So I'm going to fill in this little triangle over here in red, and then I'm going to do this. Once again, just copy exactly what I'm doing and you will be fine. So I'm filling out these red triangles over here. Let me do this. And now what I'm going to do is select this bucket over here to the left again, and I'm going to color these parts in red like this to get the red side of the Penrose triangle. Okay, so we're almost done. We only need to do the yellow side of the Penrose triangle and we'll have our structure. So let's go to the left of the page again, pick color, okay, select yellow over here and just copy what I'm doing. Okay, so we're gonna fill in these yellow triangles over here, do this, and then do this. Okay, do this, make sure this yellow triangle here is filled out. We're going to go to the left of the page again, select this bucket, and then we are going to fill in these red parts over here with yellow, and then the blue parts with yellow. And what we have is the Penrose triangle complete. Now I don't really like the white background, so let's change this into black. So I'm going to go to the left of this page again, select black here as a color, and I'm going to then click on select background color or set background color. I'm going to click on this. So the background has turned into a black one. Now I'm going to save this document by going to the top left hand corner and clicking on save, and I'm going to give it a title. So I'll just go Penrose New here, give it a title. I can add a description to it and I can add tags to it, but I'm not going to do this for the purpose of this video. Now I'm going to select Save Artwork over here. And what I have is my Penrose triangle with a black background. and I can save it as a PNG file or an SVG file, and of course edit it on Photoshop, etc. Okay, so if you like this video and you want to support my work, be sure to follow me on Instagram. A link to my Instagram page is below this video. And also stay subscribed to me on YouTube. Once again, thanks for watching another video, and I'll see you soon.